A big blow to the NYPD's stop and frisk policy. One local DA is refusing to take many of the cases to trial.
Now, the Bronx District Attorney says he will no longer prosecute many of the trespassing cases at housing developments that come to his office. It's the latest blow to an NYPD policy that critics claim unfairly targets minorities.
Political reporter Dave Evans is in the Morris Heights section of the Bronx with our lead story. Dave?
Well, Sandra, this could be a very important development in the police department's stop and frisk policy. Before today, it has been mostly minority leaders critical of the stop and frisk policy. Now that criticism is coming from a prominent prosecutor. This huge apartment complex, River Park Towers, welcomes police. But lawyers say a program called Clean Halls is out of control here and across the city. Police patrol in these private buildings to make them safer.
There's nothing wrong at all with the police patrolling in the buildings or outside the buildings. What's troubling is that police officers have been under the mistaken impression that simply because buildings are enrolled in the program, they can stop anyone they like and demand identification.
The Civil Liberties Union is now suing police. Within just 10 minutes of our visit here, we heard all kinds of complaints about police.
I don't think it makes it safe.
Yeah?
No. Because all they're doing is harassing people for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I went out with my kid's mom to the corner store. They just jumped out. They go, can I see what you got in your pockets?
When you need them, they're not there. When you don't need them, they're right there. And they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing.
The complaints are so bad, the Bronx DA recently wrote police, "We will no longer accept trespass cases based on police deposition paperwork." The letter goes on, each trespass arrest will require the arresting officer to be interviewed by an assistant DA.
So what this policy shift shows is that the Bronx DA's office is concerned about bad stops and arrests made without any justification at all.
Sources say this case is already having a huge impact on police and their stop and frisk program. City Councilman Jumaane Williams says he doesn't want stop and frisk nor clean halls to go away. He just wants it all fixed.
So what we're saying to them is stop people who need to be stopped because you have reasonable suspicion, not because they're black and Latino.
Now, just a few minutes ago, police responded saying there's a discrepancy in the number of complaints on trespassing arrests. Also, Internal Affairs has investigated some of these complaints here in the Bronx and found that no official misconduct was committed by any police officer. Still, police say they want everything to be done by the book, so police officers have been retrained on how to properly handle trespassing cases. Despite this response, though, there is the likelihood that this is all going to be going to a federal civil trial on October 15th, or at least a hearing on October 15th. Also, the City Council is going to be holding hearings on the department's stop and frisk policy. For now, reporting live in the Bronx, Dave Evans, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.